I'm in St. Mary's Cemetery in Oakland, California, and I see there's an echo with this window right behind me. Quite exciting. And I'm trying to avoid the wind so that you can actually hear me. Walking in a cemetery really reminds me of walking through London where I was born, and how you come across graveyards all the time, sometimes surprisingly, because the churches themselves have been repurposed for other activities. Religion, Christianity in England really have taken a deep dive into being much less part of the culture. So lots of non-attendance in Anglican churches. And so you come across these parks, and then suddenly there's gravestones. My son introduced me to this particular one. He likes to walk here. And I think one of the things about being in a graveyard is you start thinking about your mortality. It's a rather obvious one, but also natural to do so. And so I'm going to tie this in with this whole concept of zone of genius, which I'm calling ZOG. Maybe lots of people are calling it ZOG, and I've just missed the wagon and didn't realize that this is a thing. But as an English person, it's very countercultural to sort of praise yourself in any way, which can lead to a lot of false modesty. But in my leadership coaching business program that I'm receiving a lot of support from, there's always kind of a litmus test that you can give. Should I be doing this activity for my business? Is it my zone of genius, or should I hire someone to do it? So in thinking about this weekend, I was just really realizing how difficult I was finding it to get myself to spend the money rather than do the 10 hours on the work that needs doing. But again, I could be doing 10 hours on developing my business program for clients, right? The material. So as I say this to you, it's very clear to me that I need to spend that money. And in a way, I'm using this live to create some accountability for myself. I also heard a quote the other day along the lines of, successful people who strive to excel ask for help, know how to ask for help. And those are definitely my clients. And leading the way with that, at least one step ahead as a coach for my clients, I need to also do that. So when I'm in this cemetery, here we go, back to the cemetery, and thinking about, how do I want to feel at the end of my life? I definitely don't want to feel that I have spent tons of time doing admin and avoided being in my ZOG. So that's my conclusion and thoughts for the day. I will be on my Facebook page live. It's also SJ Harrison, doing an even deeper dive. This was meant to be sort of a little SJ expose, and it is because we're in my town where I live. But at the same time, I do tend to deep thoughts. So I will be tending to even more deep thoughts being unearthed on Facebook Live on Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you there. Do like if you like, and do share if you think that there are others who'd be interested in what I'm offering.